What's going on, guys? It's your boy Alvin here, back with another video. So today we are going to be checking out what is the most expensive. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Alvin here, back with another video. So today we're going to be checking out what's the most expensive thing on earth. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Most expensive thing in the world? Is it a $50 million watch? $70 million Ferrari, 250 GTO. No, not even close to the top 10. You will be shocked to know that there has an item that even Elon Musk can't buy in his entire life. Not just Elon.
So this is a common question which often comes to my mind. What is actually the most expensive thing on earth? If you want to suddenly ask someone in the street, it is probably going to be some kind of house or maybe some kind of plane, yacht, something like that would come to mind if you think something that's like really expensive and probably 99.9% of us can't afford. So I want each of you to just leave down your answers, what you think is gonna be, and please do leave it in the comments down below.
Even if you combine the GDP of countries like the USA, UK, Canada, you still wouldn't have enough money to buy it. Also, there has another item that you can't ever
So there is something that probably the whole world can't afford. Okay.
see it in your entire life, no matter what you have. Wait, but why? We will find out in this video. Stay till the end, because there has so many more like this. So ready? Let's begin. Number 9. Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR was a classic from 1955. It was so rare that only 2 exist in the world. This is the most expensive car ever sold at $145 million.
So when we come to things like car and stuff, at something beyond 20 million means you're paying for the iconic things, like the iconicity of it rather than the performance of the car itself. I mean, obviously, I have seen some videos of this car racing once or before. I'm not sure if it's the same car. I mean, 145 million is such a absurd amount to pay for a car, but I mean, its price is obviously going to go up. Like, if you think about it in an investor's way, I think for them it's good because obviously the price of the car is going up, but still, $145 million is such an huge amount.
But here's the hook. It was sold at a secret private auction. Think about that. You spend nearly $150 million on a car, and then you just hide it. This is not only a vehicle, this is a historical passport, too. Number 8. The controversial Salvator Mundi painting. This Leonardo da Vinci painting sold for over $450 million. Fun fact. Half the internet argue if this is real or fake. Experts are still confused about whether
Oh, some guy literally spent a whopping 500 million on something that's real or fake. Wait, what?
Leonardo actually painted it. Some are
Oh my god. It's like putting a 50-50 bet on something is painted by Leonardo or not. $500 million on something that's not even sure.
argue it's a studio piece, while others say he only contributed certain elements. Here's the crazy question. Did someone pay nearly $500 million for a historical? Maybe. It might be a
Oh my
very
God.
expensive, very beautiful. Maybe. The value is less about the paint itself and more about the name attached. Ultimately, it's essentially the most expensive autograph in the world by Leonardo da Vinci. Number 7. The Sky Palace, a $500 million dream. Imagine a $500 million Airbus A380 private jet. This isn't just a plane with seats, it's a flying 5-star mansion. The plane
I mean, I don't think any of the images shown here of the plane might be real, probably because I think this is owned by the royal family of Saudi. I'm not sure. I mean, having a private jet is cool, and this is like the best you can get in the world, and it's fully customized. I mean, it's so like imagine having a house that can fly. Basically, that's the thing. Something. It's $500 million. I wouldn't be surprised even if it went for $1 billion, since it's a plane and can be just customized to your will. I mean, this would have been one of my answers, but I personally think a yacht is going to be way more expensive just because yachts are generally more expensive than private jets. So let's see.
design was set
I was talking about huge, like cruise ship kind of yachts, okay, not the smaller
to
ones.
feature every luxury imaginable, from a Turkish bath with real marble floors, bedrooms, a massive lounge, and even a space on board for Rolls-Royce. The design concepts included a gym, a cinema, and gold sinks. You could literally party in the sky with your friends. Number 6. Mona Lisa, a priceless painting. The legendary Mona Lisa was painted
Mona Lisa was sold, or it's like it's kept in the Louvre Museum in France, right? Was it sold?
by the ultimate Renaissance genius, Leonardo da Vinci, in the early 1500s. The Mona Lisa is world famous, but how much does it actually cost? The real answer is
Let me give a guess. If the before one is 500 million, this is gonna be like 1.2 billion dollars. That's gonna be my guess.
it's legally priceless. In
Uh,
1962, its insurance value was $100 million, which is over $1 billion today, based on its 1962 insurance valuation with inflation adjustments. But the painting can't be sold. It's French national property.
yeah, that's what I said. I don't think Mona Lisa you can buy it, even though some crazy guy did spend $500 million on a maybe painting. Probably they would sell it if the need ever comes, but Mona Lisa is just like a national treasure and it's very safely kept. I mean, you could go see it, anyone could go see it, but buying it, it's trying to buy something that's government property, such a iconic piece of art. I don't think it would ever be sold.
The painting wasn't always this famous. It was a 1911 theft from the Louvre that turned it into a global sensation. After its return, the world became obsessed with the painting. Today, the Mona Lisa is the most recognized, most visited, and most talked portrait on the planet. Number 5, the Cullinan.
Yeah, that is the main reason because it got, I think, stolen twice or something. So that's why it's just famous. If terms of pure art, there are some paintings which are even far like more historical and more artistic than Mona Lisa itself. But Mona Lisa is just very more iconic just because of the fact that I think it got stolen once or twice, and there was so many controversies around this piece. So that makes this kind of so much iconic. But in terms of pure art, there are some paintings which are like way more like artistic and have deeper meanings in them.
Diamond. Meet the Cullinan diamond, the largest gem-quality rough diamond ever found, discovered in South Africa in 1905. It was gifted to King Edward VII of Britain. Few years later, giant stone was cut into 9 magnificent pieces. The 2 largest pieces, Cullinanite, are now the main stars of the British crown jewels. They're on display at the Tower of London. As for the value, experts estimate if they were for sale, the entire collection is estimated to be worth anywhere from $400 million to well over $2 billion today. However, because they are part of the crown jewels, they are considered priceless and will likely never be sold. It was a truly invaluable piece of history. Number 4, Antalya. This isn't a
This is
luxury hotel.
the most expensive house in the world, and it's owned by Anil Ambani. He's an Indian billionaire, and this house is. I will give you. Okay, you can leave the guess about how much it's in the comments, and it's such a ridiculous price for a house. It's just a building, by the way. It's like I think Burj Khalifa costed half of what this house cost to build. If you check in the internet.
Hotel or a corporate headquarters. This is Antalya, the 27-story skyscraper that is home to Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani and his family. Inside, it's mind-boggling. We're talking 400,000 square feet, a 168-car garage, a 50-seat cinema, a snow room that creates real snowflakes, and even a car service station. It requires a full-time staff of 600 just to maintain this level of luxury. The original construction cost was estimated between $1 to $2 billion. Today, its market value is estimated to be over $4.6 billion, making it one of the world's most expensive residences after.
Imagine having a room that you could go just because of the weather change, just because you want to, like they said, right now the market value, like this entire place cost 4.7 billion if you including buying the land. But imagine having a room where you could just have a snow room, or maybe you decided, oh, I want to have the Caribbean weather, let's go there. That's such a luxury.
Buckingham Palace. It is a true modern palace. Number 3, History Supreme Yacht. Meet the History
Okay, so my guess is number 3 here. Let's see.
Supreme, rumored to be the world's most expensive super yacht. It is valued at a staggering $4.8 billion and is famous for being reportedly coated in over 100,000 kilograms of solid gold and platinum on everything from the deck to the anchor. Do you remember one thing that I told you in the intro?
Also, there has another item that you can't ever see it in your entire life, no matter what you have.
Yes, Here's the twist. This solid gold floating palace likely doesn't exist. The cost to build it was claimed to be $4.8 billion, but its actual market price today is zero because it's widely believed to be a marketing hoax. Yachting experts point out the photos were stolen, and the real golden yacht has never been seen.
Oh, so it's like hypothetical thing if you put gold in a yacht. I mean, that's really unfair to do. That's like what if I build a like 100-story building out of solid gold or something like that. Obviously, it would cost more, but I think talking about things that exist is more realistic. I mean, still, even if you don't have a $4 billion yacht, you could probably find like a $2 billion huge cruise ship or something. It's yachts are still expensive, so let's see.
Legendary tale of extreme, non-existent wealth. If you want to know what the most expensive ship in the world is, that would be Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Sea. Its construction cost
Oh my God, I guessed it correctly on the point. It's yeah, like I said, about something about $2 billion would be the most expensive ship out there.
was approximately $2 billion. What did you think about it? Tell me in the comments section. Number 2, International Space Station. Imagine a football field-sized house in the sky. The International Space Station isn't just a lab. Inside, it's packed with mind-blowing things. 2 bathrooms, a gym, and a jaw-dropping 360-degree window called the cupola. So why did we build this masterpiece? It's a cutting-edge lab for things impossible on Earth. Now, the most shocking part. The total cost to build it is $150 billion. Built by multiple countries. It is more expensive than many nations. GDP. That makes it the single most expensive object ever built by humans. And its market price today is priceless. It was a symbol of human ambition, but the operational costs are endless. It was a miracle of engineering. Number 1, antimatter. Do you remember what I said in the intro? I'm shocked to know that there has an item that even Elon Musk can't buy in his entire life. Not just Elon. Even if you combine the GDP of countries like the USA, UK, Canada, you still wouldn't have enough money to buy it. Yes, the most expensive thing on Earth is not gold or diamonds. That is antimatter. The potential
I mean, the thing with antimatter is it's first of all, it's in really small quantities. It's and it's not really just like usable or something. It's like the very end of physics. You can't like literally use antimatter like it's not matter, so you can't use it like that. And also, the International Space Station just left my mind when I thought about it. Yeah, truly, that is actually the thing that you could probably build again, and you could probably spend like 200, $300 billion on building it again. And that is the thing that is actually like the most expensive human structure we could build. That is true. I mean, that is the peak of human engineering. Let's see what's the cost of antimatter.
of antimatter is immense. Just 1 gram could power a large city for a day or fuel the most efficient rockets ever imagined. But you will be shocked to know that 1 gram of antimatter costs around 62.5 trillion. Yes, literally only 1 gram or 1 spoon costs more than top countries combined GDP. Like the US, China, the UK, Canada, and Russia's combined GDP is approximately $58.7 trillion in 2025. This is less than the cost of 1 gram of antimatter. This is the most expensive substance on Earth, actually in the universe.
I mean, if you didn't know, there was kind of like a rumor or a study done recently that theoretically antimatter should be the same amount of matter, but for some reason it's not like really the same amount of matter as it is because antimatter is just like so much less compared to the matter in the universe. And if it is equal to the amount of matter in the universe, I don't think universe would exist as we know. Yeah, but actually antimatter is really the most expensive thing on earth and probably held by the most secretive labs or governments. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and got something insightful to see from it. I will leave the link in the description for this video. So hope you have a nice day. I've been signing off.